Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Giselle Chelano, and today for my consumer presentation, I will be discussing the phone scam calls that many of us may receive and include different suggestions and recommendations in order to protect ourselves from this ongoing issue. So, what is a phone scam call? A phone scam is when someone unexpectedly calls you with an unknown number. A scam call is a fraudulent activity and is also known as a phone fraud. The person who is calling you with the unknown number, which is labeled as a scammer, their goal is to steal your information so that they can gain access to your money. This action is illegal and can potentially put your life at risk by the scammer having your information such as your number, your address, your bank information, etc. So how do you exactly know if you're being scammed? There are multiple ways to find out if you're being scammed by your unexpected caller. First, if you suddenly get a phone call with an unknown number or a number that is not in your contacts, or just a number you've never seen before, that is usually a good indicator that someone is calling you to scam you. Another way to find out is if they start asking for your personal information, such as your address, where you work, your banking information, etc. A scammer may offer to overpay you for something and then ask for the money back in return. That is another indicator that you're being scammed or your scammer is trying to scam you. Another way is to find out is if they try and promise you something that could be too good to be true. For example, they may promise to pay you for a certain amount of money or guarantee something for you. Another way is to also find out if you're being scammed is if the person who contacts you tries to gain your trust by pretending to be a person who works for the government, a business owner, or even a family member. They use these methods to try and gain your trust and make you feel comfortable so that you will send them money. So for suggestions and recommendations, if you believe that this has happened to you or you want to prevent this from happening, there are a few suggestions and recommendations that I can provide. The first recommendation is to not answer the phone if an unknown number calls you. If you do not recognize this number and decide to answer the phone, the scammer may record your voice and use that to gain access to you. Do not interact with the scammer. Another recommendation is to block the unknown number or hang up immediately if the person that you're speaking to sounds suspicious or you do not recognize their voice. Lastly, download a call blocking app. This app will block unwanted callers from unknown numbers. That way you won't be notified to see that you're getting a call from a scammer. If you believe that you have been scammed from a scammer, please report the scam to the FCC by calling this number 1-877-382-4357, or you can also report it online. The FTC deals with phone scams specifically and will help you to solve your problem. In conclusion, phone scam calls happen very often and happens to many people. If you believe that this has happened to you or you want to prevent this, make sure you follow the suggestions and recommendations that I provided in order to prevent this from happening. They will try to gain access to you by gaining your information so that they can get money from you. If you don't want to be scammed, make sure you use all the tools that I provided to prevent the scam from happening. Thank you so much for listening.